Good morning and welcome to the Morning Outlook. I'm Rachel Jones, live from Kalkine TV Sydney studios. Australian shares are likely to open lower today, and that's despite solid gains recorded by Wall Street in overnight trade. Investors did become wary as they took a closer look at US corporate earnings, and they also considered the extended COVID-19 concerns in China and an ongoing crude oil supply crunch. The latest ASX futures indicate that the ASX 200 would open 28 points or 0.4% lower. Yesterday, the ASX 200 surged sharply by 1.65% to 6,759 points. In some business news from this morning now, Woodside Energy saw second quarter production up by 60% on the previous quarter to 33.8 million barrels of oil equivalent. Revenue climbed to $3.43 billion on the back of a 51% increase in sales volume to 35.8 million barrels of oil equivalent. Woodside Energy CEO Meg O'Neill says this was helped by the contribution from BHP's petroleum business. The company completed the merger with BHP's petroleum business on the 1st of June and changed the company name to Woodside Energy Group. They also started trading on the New York Stock Exchange on the 2nd of June and the London Stock Exchange on the 6th of June under the ticker code WDS. And ANZ Bank has raised $1.7 billion from institutional investors by issuing around 89 million new shares. This is part of a $3.5 billion raising to help buy the Suncorp Bank. Approximately 95% of entitlements available to institutional shareholders were taken up. ANZ securities are expected to resume trading on the ASX and the NZX today. And fintech Sezzle has initiated a lawsuit against GameStop for breach of contract related to GameStop's failure to maintain links to Sezzle's financing services throughout its website. In its complaint, Sezzle alleges that GameStop violated its 2-year merchant agreement with the company when it removed Sezzle's functionality from its cart page and product detail pages. In its answer to Sezzle's complaint, GameStop admits it did remove Sezzle's widget and that currently Sezzle is not used on the GameStop website. As a result of the breach of its merchant agreement with GameStop, Sezzle is seeking $1.4 million in damages and related service fees that GameStop has failed to pay, as well as marketing costs spent on GameStop's behalf. Well, now it's time for a short break, but stay tuned for more news set to affect your trading day.
Tune in to get the latest information.
Whether it's about market movements or the currency graph,
Sectoral coverage or industry news.
we cover it all on our news segments.
Be on top of the latest news
With Kalkine TV.
And welcome back to the Morning Outlook report. Over on Wall Street, the Dow Jones gained 0.15%, the S&P 500 was up 0.6%, and the Nasdaq ended 1.6% higher. The Pan-European Stock 600 index shed 0.21%. Similarly, the FTSE fell 0.4%, the DAX dipped 0.2%, and the CAC shed 0.3%. MSCI's gauge of stocks across the world advanced 0.54%. Now, both the European Central Bank and the Bank of Japan are scheduled to announce their monetary policy decisions later today. Oil prices fell after the US government data reveals softening gasoline demand during the summer's peak season. There are also concerns that interest rate hikes by central banks could hurt energy demand. WTI crude closed down 1.88% at $102.26 per barrel. Brent crude settled at $106.92, down 0.4%. Gold prices fell after a strong US dollar weighed on the safe haven asset. US gold futures finished down 0.6% at $1,700. Meanwhile, the prices of many base metals, including copper, recovered from multi-month lows. That was following robust corporate earnings in the US. And Bitcoin was up 0.7% to $23,618. That's all for our Morning Outlook report here on Kalkine TV. Have a great day trading. Stay tuned for more market updates and economic news live throughout the day. This is Rachel signing off for now.